Okay, before we get to Jason, check this out. It's the annual tradition, Santa on the Slopes. More than 300 skiers and snowboarders dressed up as St. Nick today at Sunday River. Each Santa got a lift ticket for the day and another lift ticket that can be used before Christmas Eve. Not only is it a fun and festive day at the mountain, but the event raised $8,000 for the River Fund Maine organization. The nonprofit is dedicated to creating a strong local economy by investing in education and utilizing recreation areas. Well, Jason, it's been a pretty good past few weekends for Sugarloaf and Sunday River, but not the best Monday morning commutes for the rest of us.
Yeah, and did I see a Grinch on
I
the
believe
slopes?
there was one Grinch that snuck his way onto the chairlift.
This color looks a lot like a Grinch
Yes.
kind of a storm. Stole all the snow, almost. There will be some snow up in Rangeley, but right now it's all about the rain coming up from Connecticut. Look at these yellows on the screen here down in Long Island Sound streaming up. So the break we had in southern Maine is over. A lot of moisture coming up here on the water vapor imagery all the way from the Gulf of Mexico. All this moisture here, this ribbon kind of just of moisture coming up from the Gulf, kind of semi-tropical in nature, just wide open the Gulf of Mexico. It's going to be wrung out on top of us here as low pressure gets activated and stronger riding along the front. And that's going to mean just a bunch of rain. I mean, I'll get to amounts in a second here, but let's talk about visibility first. You can clearly see where you got fog in Millinocket, 3/4 mile and rain there. Same thing Caribou. But a little better in Portland, heavy rain not there just yet, or in Sanford, but it will get there. Look at the hour-by-hour forecast. Here's your legend up here. Green is rain, the mix in the middle, and then blue is snow on the end. Snow north and west, rain south of that. And right here along the coastal front, you can pick it up where you have these arrows, 4 o'clock in the morning. When these arrows come together, that's the coastal front. That will be the focus mechanism. That's where the yellows are going to pop up and the oranges. That's heavy rain. Snow north, rain south. Once again, it's a Grinch storm. Not a lot of snow except way up north, Boundary Plateau, Allagash. And here it comes down east at 11 o'clock in the morning, lunchtime. It is pouring in Cowes and Eastport. But by 2 o'clock in the afternoon, look at the drying northwest breeze. Freiburg, Sanford, Portland, Wiscasset, Augusta, done all over the storm by then. And then by Monday evening, watch out for a little bit of a black ice situation here. Normally a west wind tends to dry things out, but we'll see how we go here. Precip forecast wise, well, that doesn't look like it worked out too well. Bunch of zeros, so I'll have to skip over that. How about this? Snowfall, this is working out, this little forecast graphic got together. Allagash about 8 inches, Rangeley close to 4, and Fort Kent about 7. That's where the snow is going to be, clearly, but not south of that. And here it is, the snow forecast. I did a little hand drawing. 6 to 12, Jackman up to Rangeley at most. 3 to 6, Sliver as you get south of that. 1 to 3, and then a trace to 1. I don't expect any snow. Lewiston, Auburn, Augusta, Waterville, Dover, Foxcroft, or Lincoln South. That's why I'm standing in front of those places for the most part. Now the wind is going to ramp up, as you see here. Wind gusts, and into Monday night, those wind gusts are going to start to come down. But we'll have a westerly breeze, so it'll transition from a coastal wind situation to a kind of a higher elevation situation of wind here. So a difficult morning commute. That's for tomorrow. Flash flood threat, rising rivers and streams, especially around the Kennebec River Valley, the Penobscot, but really it's the Augusta capital region I watch out for. And then a power outage threat plus a Monday night freeze. The freeze is not going to be associated with that power outage threat. Power outage threat is going to be for the down east coastline especially, and a portion inland, but mostly the coastline. Wind south gusting to 55 knots for the Mariners. Next 3 days, the rain and the wind, that's going to end. Then Tuesday, Wednesday, notice how the sun is out. Temps aren't that bad. I mean, we're getting above freezing, which is not bad in December. But Thursday, we cool down significantly. Don't get to 32, their freezing mark, but we jump right back up to around 40. And at the coast, after the rain is over tomorrow from south to north, a nice stretch of weather leading us into the weekend, and we're not quite at 50, but 46 as we're getting deeper into December. No complaints there. A shower late on Sunday. All in all, Sam, we'll take a few dry days after this one coming through tonight.
Yeah, I was going to say, Jason, what is this, back-to-back Mondays where we had some messy commutes in the
Might
morning?
be 3 in a row. I don't even remember any. I've lost count.
We're in that Sunday night, Monday morning pattern, I guess, Jason.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you.